morning and this is my work from home day. So I figure we can take you guys to the coffee shop we normally come by if we're not making coffee at home. This coffee shop is located in Brooklyn. It has some other locations within like New York City. I think what's unique about this store is that they always roast their coffee in-house and they try to make the whole roasting process as short as possible with like 45 days. Always tastes so good. We always come here whenever we don't feel like making coffee at home, even though we have an espresso machine, but we do get their beans.
The other reason we go there is because they have really nice guava croissants.
That's my all-time favorite. I always ask Trevor to get me some guava croissant. The supermarket don't even sell like guava paste, so it's hard to make it yourself at home.
And it's cool because the founder is actually from Colombia. So he sources all of his beans directly from Colombia.
And this is cool because we check it out. It was only opening in Brooklyn first and then span it out to have some more shops in the Manhattan area. So if you are coming to New York City, definitely try it out. It was very good. The flagship store is actually in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So definitely check that out. It was very interesting. They have the whole roasting system with all like big bags of beans where you can tour around and then get some coffee and guava croissant.
Very important. Well, now that the weather's changing, it definitely feels a little bit chilly to be sitting outside drinking the coffee. So we're definitely getting hot coffee. Even this one got hot coffee this time. I think coffee always tastes better hot, to me personally. That said, I do make a darn good espresso shakerado.
So we actually have other shops that we're having in mind from different locations around the world. This first one is from local New York.
We'll show you more of the best that New York has to offer in terms of coffee.
So the second place that we're taking you guys to is originate from Denmark. So I think what's unique about their coffee is that they tend to start from a small location where they had a chance to really curate how they want to roast the coffee and allow some like great creation. So we're hoping to take you guys to try their coffee.
So here we have a flight where we got espresso macchiato, and this one's interesting. It's a soda that they make using the fruit of the coffee plant. We start with the espresso.
Cherry taste.
Yeah, definitely more fruity.
And I recommend the second is the macchiato, so it's with milk. Definitely balance out the texture a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely feel a bit more balanced. You still get that fruity note. So I think this would be the sweetest because it's actually a soda.
Refreshing. It's like lemon tea.
Yeah, it's very light, very refreshing. You do get a little bit of acidity. What are you going back to?
The espresso, because that's the original order. We just repeat.
I'm gonna keep the same order too.
I find it interesting, the decor here. It's very zen feeling, even though it's from Denmark.
Yeah, Yeah. Are you familiar with the Danish concept of hygge?
What's that?
So it's kind of the concept of taking time to relax and for yourself. So they'll have things where people go out into the countryside and spend time away from work and just stresses. And they call that hygge. And that kind of caught on for a while in the US as a concept, but of course we don't actually do that because that would take us away from work.
Yeah. So we came to the Soho location. It's actually their second location in New York. They started in Denmark and then expanded to international places like Bangkok, New York. So it was interesting. And I heard that there was a long line during the day, but we came after work, so it's supposed to be okay. But we only have 30 minutes before it closed, so we need to have everything finished before that.
What do you look for in a coffee?
I like more nutty and rich coffee instead of like sourness, but some people may have different opinion. And also I like more dark roast rather than medium roast, because a lot of medium roast tend to be more sour than the dark roast. But also it depends on the beans itself, and then yeah. It's becoming so cold in New York.
We're going to our next location. So we're going to Bar Pisellino, and they are dedicated to the Italian art of drinking. So they have aperitivi, cocktails, and they have coffee. So we're gonna go try that out.
Last time we actually tried to get in, but there were so many people during the weekend. This time, hopefully after work should be a better time to go. They're in West Village, so we're walking from Soho to get there. So what's your daily dosage of coffee?
I usually have 1 cup a day, but oftentimes I'll even not even have any coffee. How about you?
I see you having it every day, at least when we're at home on the weekend. I try to minimize to 1 cup only because otherwise...
You haven't always done that.
But I need to have one, otherwise I feel too tired and fatigued.
I think often during the week, I'll just not have time in the morning and so I won't be able to make it. And sometimes I don't want to drink the coffee at work because honestly, it's not very good. What did you get?
I get a frappe, Negroni frappe. Tastes pretty good. We also get a mortadella sandwich.
We got a Negroni Terra, which is with Sinar. It's sweeter than a traditional Negroni.
You finally find a seat. Definitely recommend, but not on like a busy day.
We just came out of the restaurant. We tried our 2 cocktails and our 1 snack.
So I had the Negroni frappe. It was very good.
So it's a traditional Negroni poured over pebble ice. So you got your Campari, your gin, and your sweet vermouth. I got a Negroni di Terra, which is like a traditional Negroni, but instead of Campari, it uses Sinar.
We also have 2 sandwiches with mortadella. It was very good because we were feeling a little package before dinner. It was very crowded, I have to say. I know this series is supposed to be a coffee series. They do have coffee on the menu, but it's like after work, a lot of people also having drinks.
And we were thinking, oh, let's get a coffee and a cocktail, and we didn't feel like having coffee, so we just got a cocktail.
But I have heard their coffee is very good, so if you're coming at late afternoon or early morning, you can always choose a coffee to sip a bit, having the Italian vibe. The decor was very Italian, like the overall theme.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Italian liqueurs on the wall. I saw some grappa as well, which is definitely very Italian.
So, since it's located in West Village, there's a lot of Italian restaurant nearby. There's like good pastas, so you can always like after the coffee stop by any other restaurants nearby.
I'm so excited. Going to have pizza. Going to have
It is so
pizza.
cold at night. At least we have get all the tour done today, and I hopefully we'll have our last one on Saturday. We're going to a Austrian cafe. We're going to an Austrian cafe today.
I hope they have Sachertorte.
The Austrian cafe is nearby the Central Park. We went to Austria last December, so we're excited to see something here in New York City and see if it's authentic enough.
I definitely want to try the Sachertorte because we weren't able to actually try that when we were in Vienna.
It's very nice on the weekend. I think today the weather's nice. There are a lot of people on the street, and then I think it's nearby the Central Park, so the subway was very crowded.
Oh my goodness, yeah. We had to push into the subway.
It's been a wait. I think around like 30 minutes off the line because it's Saturday. I didn't expect that so many people were coming today, but I'm excited. So there's actually two lines. You can also visit the museum here, but we're only for a cafe. But next time we should definitely check out the museum.
Yeah.
We also have dinner. Dinner can be reserved online, so that will also be interesting to try. Classic chocolate cake. What's it called again?
Sachertorte. It's got apricot jam, or a confiture of apricot. Prost. That's really good.
It's nice.
Try the cake by itself. I'm gonna add a little milk to mine. It comes with milk. Oh.
I also want the milk.
Oh, you also want milk.
I really like it here. The atmosphere really reminds us about the Austrian trip that we had before. This is near the Central Park, so go to walk a little bit. It's been a little breeze.
Cafe is down there.
That is the cafe.
Tis
Still a
the
big line there. So that's all the tasting we have for this video. That just is the there's definitely
There are a lot of coffee shops in New York City, is what she's trying to say. Which is true.
there are definitely a lot more that we haven't tried, but these are the ones that we highly recommend if you had a chance to visit in New York City. And it's nice to have a different cultural touch.
I think all of these were ones that you could really only find in New York City and or our apartment.
That's true. And we'll see you guys in the next one. If you like it, please subscribe and stay tuned.
Bye.
You're big.